Welcome back to AG Chelsea TV. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Chelsea Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Talented Chelsea defender signed from Brighton gets first important development loan. Chelsea defender Zach Sturge has joined Peterborough on loan for the season. The club have just announced the youngster arrived at our academy a year ago from Brighton and really impressed with his 1 year in the development squad. The 19-year-old leads as one of the most highly rated talents in our academy. The Peterborough looks a great destination. They've got a great record developing players, and League One should be a good platform where he can play regularly. A left back, Sturge has played regularly with England's U18 team and will be looking to step up to the U21 setup if he has a good loan with the Posh. We're really excited to see him step up into first team action after hearing so much about his promise in the academy. Let's hope some good quality footage filters up over the next 12 months. Good luck out there, Zach. Report: Forest in talks to land Premier League winger. Life's intricate tapestry of twists and turns has led Callum Hudson-Odoi to a crossroads. Once the shining gem of Chelsea's prolific academy, the winger finds himself considering a new chapter. He's been offered a lifeline by Nottingham Forest, and it appears he's inching closer to grasping it. For Hudson-Odoi, Stamford Bridge has morphed into a complex maze rather than a hallowed ground. A debilitating Achilles injury in 2019 set the wheels in motion, and he's been navigating his way through uncertainty ever since. But with Chelsea actively searching for a buyer this summer, it's clear his time under the West London lights is dwindling. Fulham had been leading the race to sign the 22-year-old, but withdrew their interest after failing to agree a fee with Chelsea. The path has cleared for Forest, however, and they are making strong progress during talks with Chelsea. Forest's managerial prowess is nothing to sneeze at. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Steve Cooper, the man at the helm of the City ground, has a history with Hudson-Odoi that could play a pivotal role in sealing the deal. The Forest boss managed Hudson-Odoi in his England youth days, and a reunion could bring out the best in both. With just a year left on his Chelsea contract, the clock is ticking, and Forest's offer might just be the opportunity for Hudson-Odoi to reset his Premier League trajectory. Last season, he took his talents to Bayer Leverkusen on loan but found the Bundesliga unyielding. Chelsea's youth exodus paints a poignant picture. Mason Mount, another academy luminary, has already departed for Manchester United. The whispers around the corridors suggest Bayern Munich are knocking on the door for Trevoh Chalobah and casting glances at Conor Gallagher. Chelsea submit formal bid for 17-year-old Brazilian Wonderkid. Chelsea have made a formal bid for Corinthians Wonderkid Gabriel Moscardo, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Blues have already spent nearly £350 million on new recruits this summer and roughly £900 million since the arrival of Todd Boehly in May 2022. Manchester City winger Cole Palmer is on the verge of completing his £40 million move to Stamford Bridge, but Chelsea aren't finished there and have reportedly made a bid for 17-year-old Moscardo. Transfer expert Romano shared the news on Thursday, tweeting, "Chelsea have presented formal bid to Corinthians for 2005-born top talent Gabriel Moscardo. Bid already discussed between clubs. Told Corinthians now want €25 million to sell Moscardo and make it club record sale. It'd be a signing for the future." Chelsea legend Eden Hazard receives offer from mystery Scottish club. Chelsea legend Eden Hazard has received a mystery offer from Scotland, according to reports. The 32-year-old has been a free agent since having his Real Madrid contract terminated in June, following a tumultuous 4-year spell at the Bernabeu where he never really got off the ground. The Belgian international played just 76 games for Los Blancos during that period, chipping in with 7 goals in a move that is generally considered to have stunted an otherwise brilliant career. Hazard has reportedly to have received offers from the United States, England, Spain, France, and Saudi Arabia, with the latest proposal from Scotland. That's according to Spanish outlet AS, who claimed that the former Lille winger is the subject of interest from an unnamed Scottish side. Their report does not specify whether the offer came from Scottish Premiership giants Rangers, Celtic, or another club entirely. He has also been rumoured with an emotional return to Lille, over a decade since he helped them win the league and cup double in 2011. While a recent visit to Stamford Bridge added fuel to speculation that he could return to the Blues, Crystal Palace were also said to be plotting a shock move for the star, following Wilfried Zaha's move to Galatasaray. But Hazard may have a dream move already lined up after allegedly rejecting 6 moves already this summer. Indeed, he may choose to hang up his boots, with doubts over whether he has the energy to continue at the top level, should he decide to retire. Hazard will go down as one of the Premier League's greatest ever players and a cult hero among Chelsea supporters. The Belgian magician inspired Chelsea to 2 league titles, an FA Cup, League Cup and 2 Europa Leagues during his 7-year reign in West London. He played 352 times for the Blues, scoring 110 goals. Tottenham Hotspur, Bayern Munich to go head-to-head for Conor Gallagher. Tottenham Hotspur and Bayern Munich are reportedly ready to battle one another for Chelsea's Conor Gallagher in the final hours of the transfer window. The 23-year-old has been tipped to move away from Stamford Bridge for some time as the Blues revitalise their midfield with Leslie Lukaku, Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, and Moises Caicedo. West Ham United were believed to have been pushing to sign Gallagher earlier this year, only to turn their attention to Edson Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse following Declan Rice's move to Arsenal. Since the Hammers withdrew from the race, Gallagher has played his way into Mauricio Pochettino's good books and has started all 4 of their matches in the 2023-24 campaign so far. Gallagher captained the Blues in their EFL Cup second-round win over AFC Wimbledon on Wednesday, but his contract only runs until 2025, and the possibility remains that he could depart before Friday's deadline, according to The Guardian. Both Bayern and Tottenham are showing an interest in signing the England international in what remains of the summer window, and he is said to have a strong chance of moving on. Tottenham have already added to their engine room with the signing of James Maddison from Leicester City, while Yves Bissouma and Pape Sarr have also impressed in the early stages of the campaign. However, the club are working to offload Tanguy Ndombele over the next 24 hours. While another space in midfield could open up if Manchester United-linked Pierre-Emile Højbjerg departs, a deal for Gallagher is likely to hinge on whether the Lily Whites are able to cut Højbjerg from the ranks, although the report adds that Chelsea are ready to demand as much as £50 million for the Englishman. Thanks to Harry Kane's sale to Bayern Munich, Spurs would have no problem bowing to Chelsea's demands, and the Blues are open to bids for Gallagher, despite the fact that he is viewed as an important player by Pochettino. However, Spurs' pursuit of Gallagher could be complicated by their efforts to sign Nottingham Forest's Brennan Johnson, whom they are expected to make a formal bid for in the coming hours, as is the case with Gallagher. Forest have supposedly slapped a £50 million valuation onto the head of Johnson, and the Lilywhites would not be expected to pull off a £100 million double swoop for both men before the window slams shut. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.